So guys, obviously look, I grew up watching Ghostbusters, so this movie does have some high expectations. I have seen this trailer before, so this is not going to be so much a first impressions of the trailer. It's more going to be a case of what they did right and what they've done wrong. To be honest, with this trailer, I was a little bit disappointed. It has nothing to do with the female cast or anything like that, so please don't even start that shit. To be honest, I'm all for women's rights and equality and everything along those lines. Personally, my opinion of this is the fact that it just doesn't fit. It doesn't gel like the original movies did. There's a little bit of confusion as to whether this is a sequel or a reboot or what. So look, at the end of the day, obviously, yeah, it's a little bit confusing as to what they're trying to do, but we'll cover that during the course of the review. So guys, look, let's get straight into it without further ado. Ghostbusters, the review of the trailer, what they've done right, what they've done wrong, and we'll go from there. Talk to you guys soon. Okay, so this is the first example of what I mean by confusing. They say this is a reboot. They say that this is a universe where the original Ghostbusters never happened. However, they've got references to them in the trailer. So, okay, Sony, I know you got a reboot going on, but at the end of the day, you got to make up your mind. Is this a reboot or is this a sequel? Because you can't go making references to an original team if you're not going to make reference to them in the movie. This is, you pick one or the other. You can't have it both ways. Okay, so obviously this is the old firehouse. Looks like the original old building. If this is a sequel, I'm glad it's in there. If it is a reboot, yeah. I am glad the old logo is back. Obviously the Slimer logo. Really like that logo actually from the first original and the second movie, so glad that's back in it. Now this is obviously a first look at 3 of the 4 new members in the team. There is someone else that we haven't seen as of yet. Now obviously, look, a lot of people are going on about a whole female team. To be honest, not concerned about it. I don't care if you're male or female. I'm all for equality. But just as long as the team gels, that's what's important, is the team dynamic.
As for reparation, it's okay. She seems peaceful.
Now, I know this movie's copped a little bit of flack regarding special effects. A few things I want to touch on. Firstly, this looks like a scene from the library that was in the original movie, so obviously they're paying homage to that, or just plain copying it, whatever it may be. Second thing, the special effects. Look, I'm not that upset with the special effects in this movie. I know they have copped a little bit of flack in the past. People going on about how they don't look much different. That they look similar to the existing ones. Guys, I think the special effects are fine. Whether or not we're saying the exact same 20 years later like we were in the original, obviously those special effects were really well done. Whether or not these are going to age just as good, well, that's something that we'll have to see in 15, 20 years. But at the moment, I think they're fine.
My name is Erin Gilbert, Doctor of Particle Physics. That stuff went everywhere, by the way, in every crack. Very hard to wash off.
So obviously this sort of sets up the tone for the movie. Obviously they're trying to go for a bit of a comedy sort of action film. Whether or not it hits the mark, it's okay. It's probably one of the most overused lines in the whole movie industry. Tomb Raider did it with sand. There have been a few movies that made the joke about it going in all the cracks. So it's probably overused.
We have dedicated our whole lives to studying the paranormal.
If this is going to be a sequel, I do hope they recognise the previous team. If this isn't a sequel, I hope they explain why the ghost is showing up. In fact, they should explain why all the ghosts are showing up at the moment anyway. Definitely something that's going to have to be explained. So obviously the first two movies did an okay job of doing that. So these guys have got to do at least the same or better. But you know, it seems to be a bit of a carbon copy of the existing original movies. You know, 4 people who are all scientists go out and fight ghosts, which I suppose you can't be too angry about because it's a reboot.
Now there's sightings all over.
Quite interesting, actually. This movie's copped a little bit of flack because the 3 scientists are all white and the working sort of class person is black. Don't crucify me. Not the one that brought up this topic. But yeah, apparently actually a few people have noticed that in the movie, saying that Sony is a bit racist when it comes to the characters. You know, making that these 3 smart blonde or smart white people, and then of course the black person that's in the movie is then obviously lower working class. So definitely something that I can see, and definitely something that I would like to get from Sony as to why can't we have a smart black person that is a scientist?
There are people out there that need our help.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is the proton packs that people carry in the show. Looks like they're taking a little bit of creativity when it comes to this. The old rig was very much like vacuum cleaners. Don't know if I like the new idea or if I would have liked them to stay true to the old style. But look, you know, hey, I suppose it's a reboot, so yeah, they can do that, I suppose.
Holtzman, you're a brilliant engineer.
Aaron, no one's better at quantum physics than you.
We can provide a real service.
Okay, so a few of the jokes already. We've had a few jokes into the trailer already. They're okay. They're not making me roll around on the ground laughing. So yeah. Anyway.
I'm joining the club. You guys are really smart about this science stuff, but I know New York, and I can borrow a car from...
Okay, so first things first, the car is obviously a Hearst. Oh god. Alright, let's just get into that for a start. Just a little backstory. The original car was a 1959 Cadillac. That was the Electro one. That was the original car. It was a professional chassis built by Miller Metro Company. Thank you very much, Google. Apart from that, guys, look, obviously they're making it out in this is to be a Hearst. It's a bad joke. Yes, they're Ghostbusters and they're driving around in a Hearst. Congratulations, Sony, you have a sense of humour. We don't, apparently.
You didn't disclose that the vehicle was going to be a hearse.
It's a Cadillac!
Hey, at least they got the car model right. You know, Cadillac and a Cadillac, at least that's correct. Obviously, guys, it does look very similar to the original car. Obviously, same colours, same logo on the side. So that's obviously pretty cool. However, that said, if it was going to be a sequel, they could have always made it so they found the old car in the fire station. Maybe done that instead of doing a reboot. I don't know. Just a theory.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, did you want to?
Sorry, I'll let you.
Next time. Okay.
Yet another example, guys. The joke's just not landing right. It's not funny. And I expected better from these 4 actresses. They all have some sort of comedic background. This should be landing a lot better than it really is. So I just didn't know if it's bad script writing or something along those lines.
Someone is creating a device that amplifies paranormal activity.
Okay, so that's going to give you a little bit of a backstory. Apparently someone's making a device that actually increases paranormal activity. So that explains a little bit of the backstory at least. You see a couple of shots here of the ghosts. None of them really look anything that bad. In fact, I actually like the ghosts in this, the special effects. You know, they're not overboard. They're not too bad. They're not too good. So, yeah.
The only ones who can stop it. Holtzman, come on.
The hat is too much, right?
Yeah, I'm just not even going to touch this one with a 10-foot pole. Why the hell is some chick licking her friggin' guns? Look out, boys! We have a licker. Jesus Christ. It's not sexy. This isn't supposed to be a sexy movie. It's supposed to be an action comedy. You don't see Lara Croft running around licking the barrels of her guns. What's it supposed to do? What, lubricate the barrels so the bullets fly out faster? Come on.
There's a bigger picture at hand here. These ghosts can possess the human form.
Not entirely a new plot line. If you remember in the sequel, Ghostbusters 2, Sigourney Weaver's character was actually possessed in that. So look, it's not an entirely new line. And not a new plot line, to be honest, at all.
Oh, hell no, the devil is a liar!
No, 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 no. Just no.
My friend Ghost!
Ow, that's gonna leave a mark.
The power of pain compels you!
Ow!
I think this is the only part in the trailer where I actually chuckled or laughed or smirked. So, yeah, that says a lot. So, why is this movie so bad? Okay, quite simply, this movie is so bad because of the fact is that it's not funny. And it's supposed to be funny. And I know, look, at the end of the day, obviously the original Ghostbusters wasn't that funny either. It still had a couple of good one-liners, but that was about the extent of it. This doesn't even look like it's got that. And it's nothing to do with the comedians or the actresses that are playing the role. We know they're funny. They've got a background in comedy. It's the script writing. This seems like a half-baked attempt at trying to reboot a franchise that was popular 20 years ago, and instead of paying homage to the original team, they want to go through, turn everything up on its head, take some risks, and reboot the franchise. The problem is that this is probably going to kill the franchise. Whether or not I'm going to go and see it at the cinemas, of course I will. I'm a glutton for punishment, so I'm definitely going to go and see it. I'll probably see it in the first day or two, so I'll put up a review on it when I go out and see it. See what it's like, let you know. Who knows, maybe it'll be better than the trailer's making out, hopefully. But apart from that, guys, look, let us know in the comment section below, what is your problem with the trailer? Why didn't you like it, or why did you like it? Let us know in the comment section below. And apart from that, guys, enjoy yourselves. Have a great night. Enjoy.